It looks like the Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix hype isn't slowing down at all, with Epic dropping a huge surprise on the community by giving us a full teaser trailer of every single skin in the OG pass at once. Not only that, but we have new info about the upcoming live event, and huge new collabs that we've been speculating on for a while now are now confirmed to be coming to the game. We're going to cover all the info you need to know in this video and get an exclusive first in-game look at how some of the new skins coming to the game in Chapter 2 Remix will potentially look, so you can stay in the loop as we head into the new season. First of all though, as always, if you'd like to support me, you can use code EAY in the item shop. It's a really short code, only being 3 letters, so it takes less than a second to type in, even with a controller. If you don't want to support me, that's all good. Just promise that next time you buy something from the item shop, you'll double check you're supporting one of your favorite creators and that box isn't left saying none. Jumping right into it though, and Fortnitemares is now beginning to wind down with the final few skins that were encrypted releasing in the item shop in the next few days. It's genuinely been a really good Fortnitemares this year. We had hopes for Ghostface in the last update we just got before the end of the season, and it seemed plausible based on the amount of speculation towards it. However, we didn't see him this year, but honestly, we got everything else we expected and a ton of collabs that nobody could have seen coming. So overall, I think it's been really good, and I'm already looking forward to next year's lineup, as Epic, of course, still has Jason Voorhees and a ton of other horror characters in the back pocket that they can still use. Speaking of collabs though, this week we learned about a major Disney collab finally coming to Fortnite, and that is the Cars collab. The community has kind of been expecting this ever since the Disney partnership was announced, as with customizable car bodies being a new addition to Fortnite this year, it just made too much sense to not be added. We're going to be seeing Lightning McQueen and Mater car bodies, and potentially some decals of alternate paint jobs from the movie and alternate wheels. An interesting detail about these cosmetics is that they're probably going to be the first animated car bodies we have in game, as the artist will have to implement the eye movement and blinking from the movies. With Cars having so many iconic characters, I think it's a fair assumption that we can expect to see more than just these two in Fortnite, although these may be saved for a secondary wave later down the line. We know we're going to be receiving multiple waves of the Disney collabs, as Mr. Incredible's car was added recently alongside the rest of the Incredibles items and was fully functional and ready to come out in the shop, but was mysteriously never released and then actually removed entirely from the files after a short time, most likely because it's being saved for a second wave of cosmetics, so this means we shouldn't rule out multiple waves of Cars items either. We got more news than just the Cars collab this week though. We got confirmation from leakers that a new shoe cosmetic type is being worked on. From the sounds of it, this is going to be purchasable shoes for your skin, similar to how back blings work now, where they'll be a part of a bundle or able to be bought separately. For things like the fashion collaborations, this could be huge in changing how they operate. Until now, we've largely gotten full outfits or reskins of existing outfits, one of which being a reskin of a skin I actually designed, but that's a story for another video. But going forward, that could change, and we may end up seeing something like this with specific branded separate shoe items for your skin appearing in the shop. We don't have a date for this yet, we just know it's being worked on. However, something with a more solid date is the upcoming Kiln event, which we learned a lot about in the last small update of the season. The countdown to this event is at Restored Reels, which has had all of its Halloween props taken away in preparation for this countdown, so it looks like that may be where you want to be when the timer hits 0. We also know that in this event we're going to be seeing a spray or multiple sprays falling from the sky. Also, this effect is going to appear in the sky at some point too. It has strings related to displaying 4 sprays in the skybox, however these are encrypted right now, so we aren't sure what those sprays will be. Personally, I think this looks like something that would be used during a concert, giving more credence to the theory that the live event is going to feature a concert in some capacity, like people have been guessing based on the blog post text alluding to an upcoming party, and all the music themed hints in the package sent out to content creators in the first teaser for Chapter 2 Remix. We also learned in this update that the largest encrypted file for the event is only 30 megabytes. This could mean 2 things, potentially that the entire event has yet to be added to the files and that we're still yet to receive one more secret update before it kicks off to add everything, as a way of preventing things from leaking and spoiling the surprise. Or it could mean that the event is largely going to be cutscene based, and we're going to be seeing things play out without direct control. With the rumors of the event being tied to a concert, Marshmello releasing towards the end of the season, and his involvement in the music sent out in the teaser packages, a lot of people have been speculating that Kiln could be a Marshmello concert event, giving him a second shot at an event on a more grand scale similar to Travis and Ariana's events, as he didn't really get anything like that the first time around. However, nobody seems to really be talking about Snoop Dogg's upcoming release and how this coincides perfectly with the event and new season. On the roadmap, it actually overlaps with Fortnitemares, meaning literally any day now this collab could start. However, the next season of Festival actually starts on the exact same day as Chapter 2 Remix, meaning it's incredibly plausible that the upcoming Kiln event could surprise everyone by actually being an introduction to Snoop Dogg and the new Festival Pass, similar to the Eminem event that kicked off Chapter 5. This would also explain the lack of encrypted files, as I'm sure the last thing Epic would want is to accidentally reveal this too early. All the hints officially released point towards a Marshmello collab, so most people will be expecting expecting that, but under the surface, everything lines up for a secret Snoop Dogg reveal either during the event or as soon as downtime ends. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the event actually plays out, because it really could go either way. Epic have done a really good job at keeping things surprising this time around, but something they're being much more open about is the lineup for Chapter 2 Remix. If you haven't seen anything about it yet, the season has been officially announced with this package sent to creators. However, since then, we've had a brand new trailer posted across socials featuring reversed and remixed snippets from different trailers, with chopped up renders of the skins we can expect to see in the Remix Battle Pass overlaid over their original skin counterparts. These skins are all mashups, of course, with the first being Skye x Guff. We actually have an in-game look at how this skin is likely going to look here, and as you can see, it's of course a heavily remixed Skye with what looks to be a cosplay Guff head held together with tape. There should be an alternate style with no helmet too, as I'm sure most people won't vibe with how bulky the head is. The skin is actually based on this survey skin, so it's been in the works for a while before now. Moving on though, and the next skin is a customizable variant of 8-Ball. We have a look at what he might look like too. He looks very similar to the original 8-Ball, however people are speculating that this could be the Spectra Knight of this season, with customizable colors based around billiards balls and the ability to change the number on his head also, which would really open up the possibilities for combos with him. I've seen quite a few people talking about this, however I couldn't find any proper leak sources or anything in my own research that confirmed it, so currently it's only speculation, but I'm really hoping it does turn out to be true. Following him, we have of course the Meowdas skin everyone has been talking about since the content creator boxes were sent out. We have an early look at this one in game 2. There's not much to say that hasn't been covered already by me and everyone else, so we'll move on. However, I do think it's safe to say that he's going to be a pretty iconic meme skin going forward, and I do wonder which tier he's going to land at on the pass. I'm guessing he'll likely be either the first or last skin, but that's pure speculation. Next up is Chaos Agent X Toxin. This combo is my personal favorite, as both skins are absolute classics, and I tried to do it justice with my early in-game preview. I think the new outfit is really sick, and Toxin's new hair matches the outfit really well. The updated Chaos Agent mask is a nice addition to this skin, and I'm honestly surprised it's taken us this long to receive a female version of his skin, but it's really cool that there's one coming out now. And finally, we have TNTina X Ocean. We learned about this mashup from the pins in the content creator boxes, however it's now fully revealed and it looks really sick. We can expect all of these skins revealed to be part of the OG pass, so they'll be available on the day the season drops. But that's not all that's going to drop on the first day of the season, as Epic has revealed that we're going to be getting a brand new map added to Reload Royale with a Chapter 2 theme. This map will automatically rotate alongside the original map every 15 minutes or so, which is definitely going to improve Reload by adding a bit of variety that it was definitely lacking before, switching things up and giving the mode a fresh bit of life heading into the new season. This map rotation is probably going to stay all the way through Chapter 6 too, and if the yearly OG chapter thing is going to stick, then we can probably expect to see more maps being added to the rotation in the future as well. We're also going to see the release of the new feral mode alongside Chapter 6. We don't know much about it currently other than that it will be open world and it is being developed inside UEFN. The UEFN part is interesting, as we also know that starting in Chapter 6, we're going to start seeing Battle Royale seasons ship that have been built using UEFN 2. This probably isn't going to apply to Season 1, as Epic specifically said that it will begin to happen in 2025, and Season 1 begins in December, so the feral mode will be a good way to see how well Epic are internally managing using UEFN, and I imagine that they're going to use feedback from its release to make sure the Battle Royale switch later next year goes smoothly. Let me know what you think about all the upcoming content though. Do you have any predictions for the event or any theories for what the feral mode could actually be? I'd love to hear what you guys think. Also, I'm a super small channel, so if you made it this far into the video and you want to see more content like this, I'd be really appreciative if you subscribe and leave a like and all of that good stuff. Also, don't forget that I'm an Epic partner and you can support me with code EAY. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.